Afternoon, Waffle done in the building on this muggy Saturday, July the 19th. How we doing, people? Listen, people, we're going to get into it straight away, man. Listen, Waffle, Transfer Daily, July the 19th. Madueke in the building, but we're also going to talk about some of the other players that other clubs have brought in and who's going to have the biggest impact for their team. So we're going to get into all of that. But make sure the first thing you do when you join the stream is you slap the like button. And if you're new, you click subscribe because we are going to go into subscribe mode. Let me just do that right now. If I can do that if it allows me. Let's just do that right now. But yeah, we're just over 1,100 subs right now. I'm just going to, just do this quickly. One sec. Let's go into subscribe mode. I'll be with you guys in a moment. There we go. So that's done. And big up to everyone in the building. Oh, we've got Brett May in the building already. He says hello. Big up to you, mate. Good afternoon. And all of that. Before I start talking, man, there's been a lot of rain today, man. I don't know which part of England or UK or wherever you are in the world. Been a lot of rain today, especially in my area. A lot of flooding already. There's been a lot of rain. So take care out there, people, man. Obviously, a lot of local flooding as well. So just take care of yourselves when you're going out today. Lots and lots of rain. Big up to AFC always. It says Arsenal beat Watford behind closed doors 3-2. Odegaard, Saka, Martin. Oh, wicked. Not Brett says thunderstorms in Glasgow. Yeah, take care of yourselves, man. Because those thunderstorms, man, are kind of scary, man. But anyway, let's talk about players that have come in. And first person I want to talk about is Madueke. Oh, United. Who United playing? Do you know, I've not even been up to speed with who's playing right now. So I've just got in from shopping, man. Saturday shopping and all that kind of stuff. You know, so I'm not up to speed currently right now. But anyway, let's get into are they playing Leeds today? Okay. What time? Oh, let me just have a look. Let me have a look. Man United versus Leeds. That's going to be on TV, isn't it? Oh, Cunha is starting as well, yeah? Oh, so it's just started 2 minutes. Oh, right. Yeah, I'm going to put that on after. I'll put that on after. So 2 minutes into the game. But I'll have the score. I'll have the scores here. So we'll be able to I'll look at the scores and stuff like that as well. I wonder if my boy S is watching that game as well today. Mido is watching today. But anyway, looks like, do you know, I should have added Mbermo to here as well. Looks like Madueke, well, it doesn't look like Madueke signed for Arsenal yesterday, and it's official Arsenal's page and stuff like that. But the bigger question that I'm going to talk about, what I'm going to ask is, so Madueke's move to Arsenal, obviously Wirtz to Liverpool. Wirtz can play as a 10, he can play on the wings as well. So I think I should add him into the equation as well. Gittens, Elanga, Kudus, and Mbermo. So I think that's 6. Or if I've said Mbermo twice, then I'm sorry, but that's like 6 players already. Kudus and Wirtz, they can play either as 10s or on the wing as well. So I think we should maybe include them because they can do the same job as well. But let me talk about Madueke first, because it's an Arsenal channel first and foremost. So I'm going to talk about Madueke first. So the energy for Madueke was off before he joined, but I think now that he's here, that a lot of people are going to just think to yourself, well, what can he do now? You know, they can't be biting their fingers and, you know, just doing protests now. He's an Arsenal player now, as you can see with Arteta and Berta. yesterday. But it's interesting. And I'm not a stats person by any means, yeah. But I had to see these stats on Arsenal to see what is Madueke bringing to the table. Now, me personally, wingers should be assisting and scoring goals, as far as I'm concerned. You got all the pretty boy stuff and nutmegging and step overs and all that kind of nonsense. That's all good and stuff like that. But for me, the most important thing about a winger is can he contribute, and can he also assist players, attacking players, stuff like that. So I'm just gonna. I don't know. I don't know whether these stats are good, yeah, but I'm just gonna go through here. So players with the most ball carries in the Premier League, that was last season. So Madueke, 6.1. Van Heck, 6.1. Pau Torres, 5.8, and Ruben Diaz. I don't know. Is this something that's important for Arsenal this season? Or is it something that, you know, you can overlook right now? I don't know. I don't know. You tell me. You tell me, people. You tell me. Also, his other stats as well. His shots per 90 in the Premier League. Cunha at the top, 3.8, and he's down there with 3.5, just underneath Haaland as well. So one thing this guy does is take shots, and what you see with Arsenal as well is that what we love to do around the box is to pass. You know, hardly anyone shoots. So maybe it's a little indication that, you know what, he's a little bit selfish when he sees, you know, opportunity, which I think we need as well. And I'm listen, guys. Yeah, I know you guys like say he's a reject and he's whatever and stuff like that. Big up to Scats in the building. I'm not talking about all of that right now. We know all of this already. It's not. Do you know what I mean? Science that Madueke isn't a terrible signing and stuff. But the thing is as well, yeah, Madueke's got an opportunity coming to Arsenal to change things around. So until he kicks the ball for Arsenal, everyone can say whatever they want to say. It's your opinion. You can say whatever you want to say. But I'm a person. I'm gonna give people a chance, especially at my club as well. You know, I even gave Havertz a chance, and I don't even rate him. So I'm giving Madueke a little chance to see what he can do. Okay, so shots in the Premier League. Okay, so he takes shots, touching opposition box, 8.8. That's not too bad. And that's literally it. So I don't know what he's going to bring to Arsenal. With all due respect, I don't know what type of player is going to be at Arsenal. Is he going to be able to impact games from whichever position he's playing, whether it's left or right? I'm not too sure. I'm really not too sure. But he's an Arsenal player, and we welcome Madueke to the carpet, to the Emirates. Let me know your thoughts, man. Not every fan, rival fan, Arsenal fan is feeling this signing. As I said, it's not a signing that I wanted, but he's wearing the colours now. So it's a case of like, well, he's here now, and let's see what he can do. Apparently, he's been given time off from pre-season that starts in 4 days. Our tour of Singapore, and he'll be reporting back in August. So we've got to see what he can do. You know, we'll see what he can do. Madueke scored 20 goals at Chelsea. What, his whole career? In 3 seasons? Is that what you're saying? Players shouldn't be Players should be going to Arsenal to turn things around. Arsenal should be buying players who can take them to winning league. Yeah, I totally agree with you. But we don't have that. We don't have the same attitude as Liverpool, unfortunately. So this is our club right now. This is our club right now. Yeah, we fly to Singapore tonight. Okay. But our first game is on Wednesday against Milan, isn't it? If I'm right, is that right? The 23rd, is it? That's our first game. That's our first game, I think. Yeah, man. We should be having. Listen. The stream I'm doing today isn't about where we should be as a club. Yeah, it's about comparison and players from other clubs as well, not just Madueke and stuff like that. That's what I want to talk about mainly. It's not about how good he is, how shit he is, whatever. Or sorry, it actually is of what impact he can have on the team. But not just Madueke. I also want to talk about, because no one's spoken about Gittens to Chelsea as well. No one's actually spoken about that. So big up to Scans as well. Yeah, I think I've already said that already. Big up to Scans. No one's talked about Gittens to Chelsea as well. That's kind of like gone under the radar. You know, what kind of impact can he have? Because if you look at Gittens, yeah, how many goals did he score? Let me just show this up. So he scored. So in all competitions, yeah, he scored 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 goals last season. 4 in the Champions League and 8 in the league, and 3 assists, which isn't that great. Which the goals isn't a bad return. I don't think the goals is a bad return, but the assists, man, what is he? Is he a winger, or what is it with wingers that don't get many assists? I don't get it. If you don't get like over 10 assists in the league, man, I have to question that. You know, because if you look at players like Elanga as well, Elanga, he didn't score many goals. Let me just show here. Elanga scored 6 goals last season in all comps, but he got 11 assists, which is pretty good. 11 assists is pretty good, and Elanga's all-round play is, I think, is pretty good as well. He's very attack-minded, up and down that wing. I think he's a decent player. People might say he's not that good, but I think he's all right. I don't think he's the worst player as well. Then you've got the likes of Kudus as well. Kudus we can put down to the Kudus last season had a terrible season. Scored 5 goals or 6 goals in all competition. Actually, no, yeah. 5 goals in all competition, and only got 3 assists as well. He can also play on the wing as well. So yeah, it's last season. Did we write off last season? Because last season for a lot of these players seemed to be a bit peak, to be honest. Not Brett May says Jokere's done yet. I haven't got a clue. I don't think it is yet. Maybe they're just doing some final stuff before they get him in. I'm not too sure. Big up to Rich99. He says, Waffle, big up, smash the lights, big up the chat, everyone. Window right now is 3 out of 10 for me. I'm gonna go for 4. So I'm just 1 up from you. For me, never completed 1 window of Arteta. We need left wing, Jokeres and Eze. Yeah, definitely love to get Eze in, but obviously there's competition there. AFC said this Jokeres situation is off, and it's 2.5 million they can't agree with. Just pay them. Excuse me. I think it's done, to be honest. Yeah, I think there's a lot of rival and paper talk that is just talking rubbish. I think it's actually done. I just think they have to just present it at a certain time. So I do think that is actually done right now. Obviously, you've got world-class works. Liverpool player right now that Brett May not. I can't remember. I can't see the name, so I can't think. He's coming into Liverpool as well, and if you look at his stats, yeah, amazing player. Got 10 goals, 12 assists last season, 6 goals in the Champions League. You know, this guy, yeah, And this Works can also play on the wing as well. So, you know, out of all the players, obviously, this guy is the best player out of that list. 100%. 100%. So, in terms of the biggest impact, Works is probably the guy here that's probably going to have the biggest impact in terms of what he brings to the team. But that's the obvious one, isn't it? That's really the obvious answer. Works coming in and just doing a madness, isn't it? But if he doesn't play mainly on the wing and he's like mostly a number 10, I don't know if Liverpool play mainly with a 10. I know they've got McAllister, but I don't know if he'd play in that position. But in terms of him, obviously he's the name that everyone touts as probably going to have the biggest impact. But in terms of the other players that I've brought in, also as well, sorry, I've forgotten Mbeumo as well. Now, Mbeumo is an interesting one as well because he's coming in with a big price tag, 70 million of the Queen's sterling or the King's sterling. And for me, I think he has the most pressure on him because he's not only just 70 million, but he also scored 20 league goals last season. So for me, out of all the players in terms of goals, let me just bring him up. Let me just bring up his stats. In terms of goals, he's the best player there in terms of scoring. You know, the amount of goals he scored. Look at his stats, man. Look at his stats, people. Yeah, 20 league goals last season. Yeah, 7 assists. Did he get any in the cup? He should have got some in the EFL Cup. He should have got some in the cup, man. He didn't get none in the FA Cup. That would have just boosted it up. But his goals last season was very impressive as well. So I don't know, people, man. I don't know. You know, big up to Dimes in the building. Look, Dimes turns up when he sees his team doing well. But big up to you, man, my brother. As soon as I mention Mbeumo, look who turns up. But yeah, Mbeumo, I'm expecting him to score goals next season. I don't think Mbeumo can come into Man United and not score goals. 70 million is a lot of money to pay, you know, especially when this guy has scored that amount of goals. I think also as well that Man United is also going to be after a striker as well, but they've also got Cunha as well. And Mbeumo, so I'm expecting Mbeumo to score at least 15 goals next season. Yeah, at least 15 goals next season because one, they haven't got the pressure of playing in the Champions League or any type of Europe. So that I know one game a week can be can be hard as well because you're waiting week to play. But I think also as well that, you know, maybe going to have some impact in the cups as well. I don't know. Man United, they're in that weird place at the moment. They're in that weird place where the window's not shut yet, but they can still bolster their attack. Their defense is half decent. Their midfield is. I think they can improve their midfield. The defense is all right. They've got good centre backs. I think they need maybe another wing back, but they're not going to have the same trashy season they had last season. Even though they got to a final and got beat by Spurs, I still think that maybe a top 10, top 8 finish for Man United next season. But I'll tell you something now, Arsenal fans. This ain't going to be an easy game on the first game of the season at Old Trafford. Doesn't matter who we bring in and stuff like that. It's going to be a test to beat Man United. Man United at home, obviously, they're still, especially when it comes to Arsenal, man. They still got that kind of it's that rivalry in it on that day, in it. It's always that rivalry, that fight. You know, Man United always got the most energy when it comes to playing Arsenal, isn't it? So, you know, it's definitely that old rivalry being recreated between the two teams. So that'd be an interesting game. Hopefully, me and Mido, the football chat, will do possibly like a stream and stuff like that. So we will keep you a preview on that. So we will keep you informed and stuff. But yeah, what is your guys' opinion, Chair? Because Gittens just seem to have gone under the radar, yeah, for Chelsea. No one's talking about Gittens coming in. Everyone's talking about Madueke is this, Madueke is that. How do you think Gittens' impact at Chelsea? Do you think he's going to have an impact on Chelsea? Do you think Elanga's going to have an impact at Newcastle? Do you think Kudus is going to have an impact at Spurs? Do you think Mbeumo is going to have an impact at United? We know the obvious one, Wirtz, having an impact at Liverpool. Does anyone think Wirtz is going to flop at Liverpool? I'm asking the question. I'm not saying he's a bad player, because he's a world-class player in my opinion. Is there a world where Wirtz can flop at Liverpool? Real question, people. Real question, because we have to ask these questions, people. Big up to Dimes in the building. Make sure you guys subscribe to Dimes as well, yeah. Top Man United fan. Great content as well. If you like FIFA and gaming and stuff like that, he's got his gaming. He does gaming and stuff on there as well. And he's a quite funny guy as well. Hopefully, me and him will do some watch-alongs, maybe a few shows going on. Elanga will cook at Newcastle. Get in. See, this is the thing about you guys, yeah. This is the thing about you guys. Everyone's cooking everywhere else. Everyone's cooking everywhere else. But when it comes to our club with a K, no one ain't cooking. Are we that bad as fans now? Have we gone that far now that, you know what, yeah, anyone we bring in is not going to do well? Do you think Mbeumo is going to cook at United? Real talk. And it's your opinion, people, yeah? Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm just seeing like Gittens is going to cook at Chelsea, yeah? How? How is he going to cook? Is it because Chelsea are a decent side now? I just want to know, because what I've seen of Gittens, he's all right. He's all right. He's all right. But I don't know. I don't know how good he is. Yeah, I'm going by his stats. He scored like 12 goals in all competitions last season, which is pretty decent. Is he going to play? You know, it also depends on how much he plays as well. How many games is this guy going to play? You know, is Gittens going to play that many games? How many games did he play last season? Where is he? Where is he? I'm surprised no one said Kudus is going to cook either. You know? Right, let me just share this. So Gittens played 30, impressive, 32 games. Obviously, he might have come on as subs as well. He's played 32 games. He's had obviously experience in the Champions League as well, which obviously helps. Helps at, you know, a young 20. He's only 20 years old. Wow. Okay. Now I see it. Now I see the vision now. I thought he was about 22, 23. So that's an excellent return. That's an excellent return for a player of his age. And if he's going to a better club like Chelsea, maybe he's going to score more goals. But the pressure isn't going to be as much on him. How much was he though? I'm sure he cost about 50 mil, isn't it? Gittens about 50 mil, isn't it? Wirtz will not put up crazy numbers next season. He will be decent. Big up to Batterhead, man. Hope you're well, my brother. Big up to the chat. Chelsea will offer him a 9-year contract, probably death row contract and all of that. But yeah, I'll tell you, I think will be decent, bro. I'll tell you, I think will be decent. I think Elanga's going to be all right at Newcastle. I think he's going to be good at Newcastle. And I know D-Man's probably going to be happy with that. And AFC, I agree with you. It's just the way he plays, isn't it? He's just direct, isn't it? And especially playing with the likes of Isak and what's it, Connor? What's his name? Who's the guy on the left-hand side? I've forgotten his name now. D-Man's been talking about him constantly, yeah? Is it Connor? What is it? What's his name? The English brother. Gordon, sorry. Flash Gordon. Playing with those guys, I think he's gonna have a very good season. He may not score loads of goals, but I think he will probably get a lot of assists. He's quick. The crazy thing about all of these players, yeah, is most of them are lightning. Gittens is fast. Madueke is fast. Wirtz is quick. Who's the other guys? Elanga is super quick. Kudus. I think Kudus is quite quick as well. But no one's talking about Kudus having a good season. That's it, Anthony Gordon. That's the one. No one's talking about, Kudus cooking. What can Kudus not cook? At Spurs next season? Can you not do the madness? Newcastle fans will love Elanga. Very, very direct and never gives up. Did well at Forest. That's what I mean. And all these players, not all of these players, but if you notice, Gittens, Madueke, Kudus, they're all around the same price, aren't they? At the 50, 55 mil. So it's going to be interesting to see, and it's still 0-0 Man United versus Leeds, by the way. It'd be interesting to see who has the biggest impact out of all those players. Mbeumo, 20 goals, man. You can't sleep on Mbeumo, though. You cannot sleep on Mbeumo in any world. One of my boys in the group, man, D-Dubs, he just said, Thomas Frank had Mbeumo looking great for the last couple of seasons. I think he can improve Kudus's output. That's a very good shout. That's a very good shout. But do you know what as well, people? Yeah, we've got to look at the managers as well, innit? Can the managers get the best out of these players? Would you say all of these players are wingers, or 3 out of the 5 are wingers? So you've got Mbeumo. He plays on the right, doesn't he? But he can also play as a forward as well. Do you know what? I'm not even to mention the 10s either. I've not even spoken about 10s, but that's going to be another day. We're going to do a day of mainly wingers. Then we're going to do the 10s, which ain't going to be that many. And then we're going to talk about the strikers, which striker is going to score the most goals. And yeah, we do one of those streams. I'll make sure people you hit the notification bell, because I'm bringing you content raw. You guys are going to be getting content literally every day this month, and hopefully next month as well. And I've got a guest tomorrow with my show tomorrow. Man like Craig, yeah, and I think I'm doing another show as well. I can't remember the guy's channel name, sorry, but hopefully we can have discussion with him today. Kudus will be good, probably average stats, but will have an impact. Yeah, man, definitely. I definitely think that out of these players, man, some are going to just really be like up there, and then there might be some that struggle. Remember, this is a World Cup year, people, so this is the time for the wingers to do a madness. Obviously, Salah is the top gunner, innit? Not top gun. He's a top shooter, innit? He's the top, and he's the main bar, innit? When it comes to wingers or right forwards or whatever you want to call them, right wingers or whatever. He's the main bar, innit? No one ain't touching his numbers, innit? But these new young'uns, they're gonna wanna try and do something for the club they're playing at. Remember, they're coming into their clubs. you know, fresh. Youngsters don't have fear, do they? So they're looking to impact in it. They're looking to make an impact. I don't know how much of an impact Gittens will have on his first season because he's only 20 years old, isn't it? He's only 20, man. But going past his previous season, I think he had a good season. Looking at his numbers, I think he had a good season. If he can get his assists up, which I think he will do that, it depends how much game time he gets as well with Chelsea as well. But I see some exciting. Listen, football's getting exciting again, man. I'm seeing the wingers coming back. I'm seeing number 9s coming back. Everything's starting to look it's looking good, people. It's looking good. Mr. Battered says, key is always the midfield. Don, yeah. If you have a dynamic midfield like Newcastle do and Liverpool do, why players benefit? Listen, look at this comment here. Look at this comment. Look at this comment here. This is someone that knows ball. I'll read it out again. Key is always the midfield, Don. If you have dynamic midfield like Newcastle do and Liverpool do, why players benefit? Arsenal's midfield still not, in my opinion, missing an Eze profile still. Should I just end the stream? Should I just end the stream on that? No one's beating that comment today. Unless you do a Mazza, no one's beating this comment today. It's real talk by Mr. Barrett. Arsenal needs someone different in that midfield, different to Declan Rice. Someone that, what Arsenal miss is a Santi Cazorla type. Now, no one's going to tell me that Zubimendi is like Santi Cazorla. I haven't really watched Zubimendi, but I don't think he's like Santi. But Santi at both feet, you can do this, you can do that. I don't know if Zubimendi's on them levels, but that's what we kind of need. Someone like that. For me, Odegaard, with Odegaard, we're hoping next season he's better. And I don't like that. I don't like that. If a new player's coming in, oh yes, I get it. I get it. But I shouldn't have this expectation from my captain to hope that he's better next season. I should be thinking, don't worry about that, Odegaard, he's going to be good. Yeah? I'm not hoping that Declan Rice is better next season. I'm not hoping that Saka is better next season. You know, obviously, we all have hope for the likes of Martinelli and Havertz, but for your captain, it's different, isn't it? Your captain should be driving the team, his displays should be like influential throughout the team and stuff like that as well. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know what kind of Odegaard is. He going to be motivated by the new players? Is he going to be motivated by Norgard? I don't know. But the one player that's not over the line yet is Gyökeres, man. And I don't even want to talk about him because it's just going to get me frustrated. Until that guy's over the line, I've got the top up like that. I'm an Arsenal player now. I don't even want to talk about him, to be honest. I really don't want to talk about him. There's no football on the box today, people, man. There's Man United are playing Leeds, but I think the score is still 0-0 right now. Yeah, still 0-0. How's Cunha playing, people? I'm gonna bring it up. Where can you catch that? Is that just on anywhere? Yeah. Is that behind closed doors, or is anyone watching that game right now? Is anyone watching that game? If anyone's watching that game, please let me know. Let me know if anyone's watching that game. On Monday, people, yeah, and I have to plug our new panel channel, yeah. We are going to be doing enemy lines. So Mondays and Thursdays, we will be doing Enemy Lines, a new podcast with a panel that it's not all nice and fun and games and joy and stuff. Yeah, there's a bit of banter and stuff, but we're actually arch enemies, yeah, when it comes to our clubs. Yeah, so we don't there's no soft chat and all that kind of madness. Yeah. I'm going to share the link. If you haven't already subscribed to that channel, please do. We want to get to 100 subscribers for Monday. I don't know what time we'll be streaming. I've got to finish. Oh, here it is. It's printed. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please go and subscribe to this channel. I would appreciate if you can all do that. If you want to see more content from your boy Waffle Don, defending the club, going head to head with Liverpool, Man United, Newcastle guys, then you know what? That's the link that you need to be on Monday, people, because yeah, we don't mess about, people. And let me see if I've got a little preview of the first show we did, because guys were going in. I'm telling you. Let me see if I can bring up. Just do that quickly. But yeah, make sure you subscribe to Dimes as well. Yeah, great guy, man. I'm sure he's going to be there if they beat us on first day of the league of the season. I'm sure he's going to be there, giving it all the rare tear nonsense. He's another one that winds me up as well at times.
His league,
and it didn't benefit you.
So hold on, I don't know if you guys can hear this, yeah, but this is what you're getting. This is what you're going to be getting. This is what you're going to be getting on Mondays, people. Yeah,
because you didn't have the squad.
So,
what do you mean? So
the fact that we're bidding for players now suggests we've got money, no?
But get rejected.
Or it's different. No, but you said we don't have the squad. I'm saying we're trying now. Last time
you're trying, but you're not succeeding.
That's different. We don't have the money this time.
But you're not succeeding.
But like I said, the transfer window's not over, bro. It's not over. Yeah. Is it over?
It's not over. I know it's not over.
So people, yeah, if you want to see some of this craziness, yeah, chaos, make sure you go and subscribe to Enemy Lines with a Z. Yeah, make sure you click on that link, people. Yeah, make sure you're there. Put the notification link on and all that. Why's my head looking so big, man? Mr. Battered says, Don, hold on. Let me just check how many subs we've got. I have to do this, yeah, because this is we've got 83 subs, people now. We need to get up to 100. Please let me know that you sub to this channel, people. Yeah, I know you love me and that, yeah, but please let me know you sub to this channel. Yeah, we want to do the big 6 thing in the future, people. Yes, come on, let's not slip now. Let me just read out Battered's comment. He said, Don, you know how Forest surprised everyone last season. Which team you reckon is the surprise package this year? Battered's hitting me up with these mad questions, bro. What Such a good question. Such a good question. I wouldn't necessarily say they're a surprise package, but I think Spurs are going to do all right this next season. I think they're going to do all right. I think they're still going to bring in a few more players. Something about Spurs, man, their attack is all right as it is. It's just that the manager they had last season, obviously they won a trophy in it last season, but I just think that with Thomas Frank coming in. People don't sleep on Thomas Frank. He's a good manager. If he gets the players, you know, kicking on from early, I'm not saying Spurs are going to win the league, yeah, but I think they might be the surprise package next season. They might do over a few teams. So I can see Spurs having a decent season. And remember, they're going into the season as well on the back of, you know, winning a European Cup, which some fans look down on, but I don't look down on it. I find that a great achievement. So yeah, Spurs for me. I wouldn't sleep on Spurs. I'm not too sure about Man United right now. I'm not too sure. They've got two good additions, but I'm not too sure about Amorim. And I'm not too sure whether he's the guy. If he had won the cup last season, I think things would have been a lot more easier for him. But I think he's under a lot of pressure next season. Now, United are going to be looking at probably bringing in a striker. My boy Mido said it's probably going to be Watkins. I thought it might be a Sesko or someone like that, but it might be Watkins. But I don't know what Man United are going to do this season, man. Madueke is going to go crazy. I don't know what that means, whether that's good or bad, but it sounds good. It sounds better to me. Big up Waffle, big up Beans on Toast, man. We say, my brother, hope you're well, my friend. Make sure you show Beans on Toast some love, peoples. Scance dropping the rejected man is a wind-up merchant. Scance don't mess about, you know. Scance is, yeah, Scance. Yeah, I love Scance still, man. I haven't really had a run-in with Scance yet, man. But yeah, he likes to drop in a little something every now and again. But big up to Scance and everything, man. Yeah, make sure you're subbing up people. I think Leeds might do well. Yeah, Leeds are a team that play good football as well, isn't it? Leeds play good football as well. So, but it also depends on the players that they're going to have as well. They still got that Nonto guy. You know, Nonto was supposed to be big, innit? He was supposed to be a big player. I think there were teams interested in him as well when they were in the Premier League, but they dropped as well. Who's your... I also think Newcastle maybe if they bring in some more players, do you know what? Yeah, maybe they might be. They're not a surprise package, but they might do over a few teams next season, like they did us. But I think they might be better because they've got a really good midfield as well, and their attack is very good. One of the best players in the world football right now, in terms of Isak. You know, they got pace. They got mad pace up top now. Crazy pace, especially going to St James's Park. Yeah, you know it's peak when you have to go to St James's Park. You know it's a long day when you've got to go to St James's Park, especially under the lights. It's long for any team. But yeah, I think Spurs, possibly Newcastle, maybe have the biggest impacts next season, as long as they keep this sack as well, though. That one's not over, so keep your eyes peeled for that. If Ekitike gets done next week, then you can just forget about this stuff and that. And it's looking more likely going that way as well. Spurs is my shout as well. The manager's a proper guy, and their squad was never a 17th place. Yeah, man. It's funny how managers just have a massive impact, and just they could either make your team or break you, man. And you know, you got the best and the worst out of you know what, my head's gone. I can't remember the manager. I've forgotten his name already, but he might be going Brentford, isn't it? Well, they've got a manager now. I don't even know. I really don't even know. What can we do here, though? I'm gonna do something quickly. Let me. I think that's gonna work. I just want to see who's streaming as well, apart from myself. Big up to Godfrey in the building, man. So big up the legend, big up the community, big up, man. Big up to everyone in the building. Do you know what, man? It's still kind of warm, man. It's like been raining, but it's still warm outside, man. I don't know what's going on. It's a score of Man United and Leeds. It's still the same. Yes, 45 minutes played already. Let's look at the transfer window, because literally this is a transfer window show, but let's see what transfers are going on, if there's anything. Oh yeah. Let's have a look. Let's just have a look. Let's have a little scroll through, yeah, and see what's going on. You guys have probably done it already, but I have to do it myself. If there's anything interesting, then we can pick up on it. So let's have a quick look. Let me just address Godfrey right now. Big up Godfrey, man. Hope you're well, my brother. Godfrey, my guy. Big up, I'm sure you've covered Javi Simmons rumors. What do you make of it? I've not spoken about it, actually. I've not spoken about Javi Simmons. For me, why would we get in Simmons when we've already got Ethan? That's one of my questions. Because they're very similar players, aren't they? So why? That's my first question. Why would we want Simmons? Where's he going to play? Is he going to play? Is he going to be Odegaard's? I don't know. I don't know where he fits into the team. Is he going to be Odegaard's? I was going to say Odegaard's disciple. Odegaard, is he going to be back up to Odegaard? Because he can play different positions as well, isn't it? And he's going to be expensive. I think he's going to be quite expensive. He's not going to be cheap, is he? Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I'm taking players. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, with good quality, but I just don't see us. I just think it's all talk right now. I don't know who this brother is. So until there's something solid, I don't know. But I heard that he wants to come to the Premier League. Oh, look at that. Barcelona, 55 minutes ago, Barcelona have sent official bid in the morning to Man United for Marcus Rashford. Internal meeting took place in the last 24 hours as Diaz deal considered too expensive, plus Barca convinced to go for Marcus. Deal well underway and also approved by Hansi Flick. Oh, look out for that one, people. Look out for that one. That's an interesting one. Marcus going to Barcelona. I think it could be. But wouldn't it be him and Rafinha on that side? Listen, Alonso needs to be careful next season, you know, because Barcelona's team, I'm telling you, Barcelona's team is mad right now. They got some bad boy players in their team. Simmons actually cheaper than Eze, apparently. Leipzig want 55 mil base fee. Interesting. Who's the better player, in your opinion? Who's the better player in your opinion? I'm not too sure. Actually, no. I know who I would prefer. I'm taking Eze all day. Simmons as well. He's a bit lightweight as well. We get Premier League ain't no joke. He'll probably get pushed off the ball quite a bit. Very techie, I get it. This one's interesting though. This still very techie, but I just don't see it. Is there anything else on here? Vega still expected to leave Chelsea. I like this player. You know, I think he's a good player. Atletico Madrid, Bayern, and clubs are winning the race to sign Vega. I think he's a very good player, but I don't want no more Chelsea players. Is there anything? And do you know what? He's tweeting about Rashford a lot now, so that look indicates that he's going to be on his way to Barca. Now that's good for Man United, man, because they're getting 350 off the wage bill if they can sell him. That's a good look. That's a good look for United, man, getting rid of him. Anything else that's interesting on here? Okay, so Courtois and Diaz putting pen to paper for a new agreement. That's good for them. Begovic, is he still about? Begovic is still. You remember Begovic, everyone? Asmir Begovic. He's one of the top goalkeepers back in the day, man. How old is this guy? How old is Begovic now? I'm sure he must be about 40. He's been around forever. 38. 38 years old and he's still going strong. Big up to Begovic, man. Aubameyang to Marseille. Another contract. I think he's 36 as well. These guys are playing for long, man. And this guy scores goals wherever he goes, man. He scores goals. Good move for Aubameyang. So Diaz still wants to leave Liverpool, but the only thing about this, they're not going to let him leave for cheap. Liverpool are not mugs like us, yeah. They won't just let their players just go for a little change. They're going to want some change for Diaz, and they're not just going to let him just. Yeah, it's all right. Well, so yeah, Mbeumo, we know that he's going to be a Man United player soon. Big up to him. Screwing that he went to Man United, but what it is. Romero expected to stay at Spurs with rumours about him going. He's talking about.
And yeah, I think he has Brian, of course, is a fantastic player. I've been with him for 5 years. Yeah, I think he deserved a move no matter where he goes. That's a player I wish all the best when you've been with a player for so long.
Do you know what? Yeah, and Mbeumo is a wicked player, man. I'm telling you, yeah, United have got a gem in Mbeumo. I think he's a very good player. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, very good attitude. His game is very good, man. Good technically on the ball. He's not too bad in the air. Great finisher. Got a bit of pace about him as well. There's a goal that he scored. It was a counter-attack. The ball was booted up. They showed it on... can't remember who sent the link, but played up to Tony. Yeah, Tony just first time whips the pass in. And a Mbeumo's strength. And just, you know what I mean, side foots it into the goal, man. Very good player, man. Very, very good player. So... yeah, good at penalties as well. That's right. You're right as well. So, yeah. But people, man, I can go on forever, but, you know, I'll be cheating, you know, telling you I'm not hot, I'm not thirsty, and I just want to chill out. Aubameyang's still got it, mate. Yeah, bad boy striker, still Godfrey, still a bad boy striker. PSG have 3% sell on clause, apparently. That's why the fee is mad. Wow. Good at penalty in Burma, Wissa, and a wicked partnership. Yeah, people, man. Listen, people. I'm gonna just stop it right there. Oh, these guys are after Stupinan, yeah. Yeah, before I actually finish, yeah, this is the last thing I want to talk about, because Galatasaray, as a lot of people know, is my Turkish team. Listen, let me get this guy over the line, people. Yeah, Napoli, Galatasaray, Napoli are finalising the details of Victor Osimhen deal. So you know what, Napoli were never going to sell him to a Premier League because they want money, they want cash, and you know what? Gala have you know, sponsors. They've got money to pay for this player. So yeah, definitely. I'll be doing a lot of watch-alongs, watching my guys I did last season. You know what? I started off the watch-alongs, but it just got, sometimes it clashes with the Premier League game, and it's so annoying. And sometimes the games are not, you know what I mean? Sometimes the fixtures, yeah, they mess up the fixtures as well, and the fixtures ain't on specific days and all that. So it's kind of a bit mad and stuff like that. So yeah, people, man. But listen, people, yeah. If you've not subscribed to Enemy Lions already, then do you know what? I don't know what to tell you. If you haven't subscribed to myself, then I don't know what to tell you. If you haven't liked this video, then I don't know what to tell you. But what I will tell you is tomorrow, God willing, I'll be here in the morning for Transfer Daily. I've got a show with man like Craig, Talk the Talk. And I'm guessing, I'm hoping you all gonna be there. Because if you ain't there, I'm gonna come and find you in any chat, and I'm gonna pull you up and say, "Where were you, man? Where were you, man?" So yeah, people, man. Listen, drink loads of water today, people. Stay blessed. You're with your boy Waffle Don. And the Waffle Don is out. Peace and love.